Namaste and welcome to day 1 of Stay Grounded, a 5-day yoga series to help you stay grounded every day of the week with different styles of yoga and meditation all filmed out in nature. Today's class is a mindful flow style class, working with the intention, I release the need to rush. This class is available for free here on YouTube, and if you would like to access the rest of the Stay Grounded series along with all of my other yoga classes on my yoga app, you can try the app for free for 7 days using the link down in the description. There are no props needed for this class, so let's go ahead and begin. We will begin today's class in a child's pose, so you can bring your knees to the mat. Bring them wide, big toes come to touch as you send your hips back towards your heels, and melt your heart down between the space between your thighs, allowing your forehead to rest on the ground beneath. And just beginning to tune in, drawing your awareness away from the external world and coming here, into your body, onto your mat. Taking a deep breath in, fill the lungs completely, feel the torso expanding between your thighs. Exhale, slow and controlled, release all of that air back out. Inhale back in, fill the lungs completely. Exhale, maybe you open the mouth, sigh, let it go. Good. Continuing to deepen your connection with your breath here, inhaling deeply and exhaling completely. Just beginning to drop in. Maybe using this as an opportunity to set an intention or affirmation for your practice today. The intention that I have chosen to use is, I release the need to rush. I release the need to rush. We'll be moving slowly and mindfully with the breath throughout this class. So as you slow down and deepen your breath in this stillness, remember to keep that slowness as we continue to move throughout our practice. I release the need to rush. Good. On your next inhale, we'll press into the fingertips, lift your elbows and your forehead off of the mat. Begin to sway from side to side. Moving the torso in between the thighs, beginning to add a little bit of movement, but maintaining your connection with your breath. On your next inhale, we'll lift up into all fours, placing the hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And then moving through some cats and cows, we'll inhale, look forward, curl your tailbone up. Exhale to round chin to chest, draw the tailbone down between your knees. Adding any extra movements that might feel good, maybe moving forward and backward, side to side, shaking your hips out, looking over one shoulder and then the other. Just adding any organic movement that might feel good in your spine today. Remembering to move slow and controlled with your breath. Inhaling into cow. Exhaling into cat. Good. On your next inhale, we'll find a neutral spine. And we'll step that right foot up in between the hands, finding your low lunge. Framing the foot with your hands. Finding what's comfortable here. And then we'll add that cat-cow motion with the upper body as we hold the lower body here. So inhale, look forward. Exhale, curl chin to chest, keeping the hips exactly as they are. Noticing how that subtle change shifts what you feel in this pose. Inhaling forward. Exhaling to round. Taking one more cycle of breath here. Inhaling in. Exhaling out. Good. And we'll slowly begin to walk the hands back in space, straightening through the right leg, drawing the right toes back towards your face, finding a half pyramid pose, a nice hamstring stretch. And then you can choose to hang out here in stillness, or you can incorporate that movement once again. So inhale, walk the hands forward, bend into the knee. Exhale, walk it back, straighten through the knee. Good. Moving slow and controlled with your own breath. Take one more cycle here. Good. And walking both hands back to the top of your mat. We'll step the right foot all the way back and come back to all fours. Maybe you take some cats and cows here. Notice the differences in the sides of your body. Before moving to the second side, so we'll find a flat back and then step the left foot in between the hands, using the hands to frame the foot. Then finding that subtle movement here with the lower body stable at first. So inhale, look forward. Exhale, round chin to chest. Good. Take 2 more breaths just like that. Nice and slow. I release the need to rush. Good. Now slowly begin to walk the hands back in space as you curl the toes back towards your face, straightening out through that left leg this time. Finding your edge in this pose, and then maybe staying here or alternating between that low lunge and hamstring stretch. So inhale forward to low lunge. Exhale, walk it back, hamstring stretch. Take 2 more breaths just like that. Good. And walking both hands back to the top of your mat. Well, this time tuck the right toes under, lift the right knee up off of your mat, and step the right toes to the top of your mat, finding a forward fold. Good. Maybe you just hang out here for a minute, swaying a bit from side to side. And we'll inhale, find a halfway lift, press the hands into your shins, find a flat back. And exhale, slowly release. Both hands come back to the mat and step both feet back. Find a downward facing dog. Just as a transition here, moving into pigeon pose, we'll slowly bring the right knee behind the right wrist and extend the left leg back in space. Sitting up tall, finding what's comfortable in the hips here. And then melting forward. Bringing both arms down to the ground if that feels comfortable, or staying lifted. You can also take pigeon on your back by crossing the right ankle over your left thigh while lying down. Same stretch, just looks a little different. So just taking what feels the best in your body, and then coming back to that slow, deep breath. I release the need to rush. Taking 2 more deep breaths. Good. Then on your next inhale, slowly begin to press down through the hands and lift yourself back up. Slowly making your way back to that downward facing dog. before switching sides. So lifting the hips, maybe pedaling out through the feet. And then as you're ready, we'll take that stretch on the second side. So finding pigeon, bringing the left knee behind the left wrist, lowering that leg down as you extend the right leg back in space. Sitting up on your hips, finding what's comfortable in your hips here. And then maybe you hang out here, lifted. Maybe you walk the hands down in front of you. Maybe you place the forehead on both hands. Maybe you take this pose lying down on your back with the left ankle crossed over your right thigh this time. Up to you. Choosing whichever variation is easiest for you to take slow, deep breaths into the body and out of the body. Taking 2 more deep breaths wherever you are. And on your next inhale, we'll slowly begin to press down through the hands once more. This time just lifting up and making our way to all fours. So bringing both knees next to each other. Then we'll just gently lower all the way down. You can bring the forearms down onto the mat, pressing down through the hands and the forearms, stacking your elbows underneath your shoulders. And then think of lifting your heart up and out between your shoulders. Keeping your gaze down between the 2 thumbs. Finding your Sphinx pose. Noticing where your mind wanders during the stillness. And just gently reminding yourself to come back to that awareness of the slow, deep breaths. I release the need to rush. Good. And as you're ready, you can slowly begin to release, bringing both palms to stack on top of one another and resting your forehead down on them. Then bending into both knees, just gently begin to sway the feet from side to side. Good. And gently making your way from here on your belly over onto your back. So just gently rolling over. Extending your legs out long and resting your arms by your side. Taking any last little movements or wiggles or adjustments that your body might be craving. And then allow your body to find stillness once again. Notice how it feels to be still. Notice how it feels to not rush. There's nothing else you need to be doing, nowhere else you need to be, other than here with your breath in these last few moments of your practice. I release the need to rush. I release the need to rush. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, sigh, let it go. Slowly bringing some movement back into the hands and to the feet. And on your next inhale, you can reach the arms up and overhead, finding a full body stretch. Before bending into both knees and making your way up into a comfortable seat. Keeping your eyes closed. Taking your time. And then meeting with your hands either on your thighs, or you can bring hands to heart center. And we'll take 3 final grounding breaths together, in through the nose and out through the mouth. As you're ready, in 3, 2, 1. Inhale in. Exhale, sigh, let it go. 2 more. Last breath. And slowly tuck the chin in towards your chest. And blink your eyes back open. Coming back to the space around you. Thank you for choosing to practice with me today. Leave a comment down below letting me know how you're feeling after this practice. And remember, you can access the other 4 days of this Stay Grounded series on my yoga app. And you can get the first 7 days for free using the link in the description. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe here on YouTube. I post free yoga classes every once in a while, and I also share my travels, so if you want to connect with me here, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you're notified of future uploads. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Bye!